There was no leaving the workday going, that was an awesome day. But to be a part of something that you know is going to revitalize the moviegoer's experience of movies made it worth every day, you know, being in whatever contraption we were in, having whatever struggles we had, knowing that no one ever had done it before, that hopefully we get to make something that'll sort of excite moviegoers and filmmakers again, that the technology and the sort of emotional ride of a movie have joined forces in a way that they never have before. I mean, all those things put together. You hope for the best. It doesn't always work out that way, but I think in this case, he definitely made a beautiful, beautiful story that happens to have this amazing ride attached to it. I mean, there's a difference between, you know, when you're out doing press, the last thing they want is a crabby, you know, isolated human being. Doesn't really sell a film. So you know, there's a certain showmanship to what we do, but at work, it's never like all fun and games the way people think. But in this case, it was literally removing any human contact. So even if you wanted to have a good time, it wasn't possible. But we found moments to abuse Alfonso. He became, I think because we were so frustrated at the isolation of being confined, that anytime there was a making fun of opportunity, George and I took it and we directed it fully at Alfonso. But other than that, we were locked in some contraption, being told where to put our arms and bodies, and just hoping that you sort of could come up with an emotion that, you know, was natural while being told exactly what to do at every single moment. It's all a facade. I mean, again, what I was saying is we know we have to sell something. George is a salesman like no other. What he is in the interview process is completely different than what he is as a friend. He's abusive, condescending, manipulative, controlling. Everything that makes a great director. That's why he's so good at what he does. I'm kidding. He, you know, he's just the consummate professional. He loves what he gets to do in this business. There's no stone unturned. He loves to bring the people he cares about along and share, you know, for lack of a better word, the wealth of all the things that he gets. It doesn't mean anything to him unless his friends are there sharing it with him. And he gets it. You know, he gets it. He gets when you show up, you got to work hard and be grateful for what you have. He doesn't take advantage of it. He doesn't abuse it. He just works very, very hard. I laugh, I go, if there had been a green screen, it would have been a color. I would have been so grateful for it. We had blackness and bright white LED lights. There was nothing, no natural color that existed, except for maybe in the Soyuz there'd be a pop of orange, and I was so grateful to have something. But, you know, it was necessary. And again, as frustrating as it was for me, it also ended up helping me do my work because I was so, I keep saying the word frustrated. I was angry, I was isolated, I was in pain, I was frustrated that I couldn't control what was happening or give my best. And in the end, it just helped give that feeling of someone who was incredibly anxious and dealing with, I guess, you know, space or lack of space. I never saw him. I only heard him. He was behind the black curtain along with the crew. I mean, the sound stages would be massive, and in the middle would just be me on whatever contraption, or George and his contraption, and they were always behind a black curtain. All you could do was hear Alfonso. Only on some of the Soyuz or the Shenzhou pieces was he able to come over and you actually could have physical contact with him. But for the most part, he was like the man behind the curtain in Wizard of Oz. You never saw him, but you always heard him.